This is going to be a 3-month TPT income report. Seems like 3 months ago I was just doing this. We're going to talk about the income, we're going to talk about some tweaks that I made, and that one lesson learned that still irks me. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, my name is Lorianne, and if you are new to this channel, welcome. Here at It's All Primary, we talk teacher side hustles all the time. Mainly Teachers Pay Teachers, Boom, Google, Canva, Pinterest, that sort of stuff. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the income for the months of December, January, and February. And let me just give you a little bit of a context. When I started my store back in May and uploaded my first product May 31st at 8 p.m. because I told myself you had to upload one product in May, I decided back then that my store was not going to be big. I see these stores that have 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000 products, and I just thought, nope, not going to be me. For me, I realized that I was going to have to be smart about this and make a goal of about 50 products for my first year. And during that first year, really think about, okay, how does TPT work? What strategies do I need to implement? Things like that. And so in December, you can watch my 3-month and my 6-month. I'll post one of them up here, and the other one will be at the end of this video. For the beginning of December, I only had 22 products, and 5 of them were freebies, maybe even 6. So I did not have a lot of products in my store. I've not been fast at this whatsoever. So let me just say that when you listen to people's income reports, there are some factors involved that many of them will not disclose. For example, how many products do they have in their store? What is their niche? And we're going to touch on that one in a few minutes. What is their email list like? What are they doing for marketing? These are all really important questions that determine your sales. I've met very few people that don't have one of those really going in their favor. So as I share these, my niche is primary math, K-2, very saturated. We'll talk about that, but it's K-2 math. I haven't veered out of that. It's coming. I will veer. I have, as of today, I have 41 products, and I have not uploaded for a little while now. I'm working on products. I'm just not uploading, but I have 41 products now. I have 2 email lists, actually. I have a teacher side hustle list, the email list, which has nothing to do with TPT. That is there to help teachers who want to have side hustles. And I also have a primary math email list, very small, under 10, right? So I don't see sales from either one of those. And again, that's okay. I'm just starting with those. Email lists are important. But for the month of December, by the end of December, I had 30 products. I spent a couple weeks off and on, actually almost 2 weeks, 10 days maybe, updating my product description so they had a lot more keywords in them and they looked nicer. And I also updated a few covers. Oh, and I also added a few preview videos. So December's totals, and this is my earnings, this is not sales, this is after TPT takes their fees, was $38.67. January had my best month. So by the end of the month, January, I had 35 products, again, K-2 math, and I made $101.81. Now, interesting enough, out of those 35 products, 6 were freebies. So I'm still sitting I'm at 29 products. It's crazy. In January, I was listening to a podcast by the Teacher Hustle, I think it's called Teacher Hustle Podcast, and she recommended bundling things. And so in December and in January, I bundled things. And I saw those bundles sell in February. Now, I had almost no sales in February. Some people went, it was my best month. Some people said, no sales. I had very few sales, but I had bundle sales. Now, my bundles were still relatively small. Most of them are around the $10 to $15 mark. Doesn't matter. they sold. So I still came out of February with $45.89. Just to give you a heads up, my best month ever is January, and then it would be back in September. Now March just beat September, so, and it's not even over yet. So I think a lot of these tweaks and the updating and all that makes a difference. Creating bundles makes a difference. If you've got products that are $10 to $20 to $30, all you need is one of them in comparison to all these little $2 and $3 products. My store mainly has $3 to $5 products. I've got to sell a lot of them to make a decent amount of money. Back in late January, early February, I met somebody online in a Facebook group, and her story fascinated me. She started TPT in February of 2020. In December of 2020, she passed 20,000 sales. She hit 20,000. 20,000 in earnings. She hit 20,000 in earnings. 10 months, $20,000. And I'm thinking, oh. And I went to her store. She had just over 100 products. 100 products. So then I started asking her not a boatload of questions. I just asked her a few questions, like her niche. What is her niche? What is she doing for marketing? She has a blog. She posts her products on her blog. She does some Pinterest, and that's it. She said she wasn't on Instagram. And then I looked at her niche. And this is the biggest lesson that I have learned in the 9 months that I've been on TPT. Your niche is massive if you want to make money on TPT. It's massive. And the reason why is because the last I looked, there are 5.5 million products on TPT, and a couple million alone are kindergarten to grade 2. You can do this yourself. If you want to just do some crazy research, type in the word kindergarten in the search and look how many search results show up. It's over 1 million. If you type in the word grade 1 or words grade 1, over 1 million. Grade 2, over 1 million. The biggest lesson I have learned when it comes to Teachers Pay Teachers, that if you want to make money, you need to cut out for yourself a market. You need to have a niche that not no one else has. You can, like, I am an example that you can still make money in a highly saturated niche and I'm still sitting with barely 35 products when you don't count in my freebies. So to make, between $50 and $100 each month, and I also make anywhere from $20 to $50 on Boom each month, less than 50 products. It shows you can be done. It can be done. My ultimate goal is to be able to make $1,000 a month with only 100 products. That's my goal. Now, I don't think I can do it with K to 2 products. It's too saturated. I think I can make a couple $100 easy. I really do. Like I said, I hit $100 on a non-sale month with less than 30 paid products. So I know a couple hundred with 50 is totally doable. But this is why I especially in the last month or so, I have not been putting a lot of products up, is that I am looking for that market that very few people are on. I've been doing 2 things. I've been praying about something very unique and creative with an existing saturated niche. And what I mean by that is, okay, say right now I'm doing K to 2 math. Is there some way I can present it in such a way that no one else has done that? That's a little bit harder to do. Or do I really look at all the components of education and learning, and can I find something that people want, but there's not a lot of products? That's the kicker. That's the kicker. One of the Facebook groups that I belong to, I'm hearing some of these teachers making $1,000 a month with 20 products. It's their niche. They're in a very low volume niche. And then they're also making sure that they've got good covers, good product descriptions, good thumbnails, preview video. They're doing those. And they're making $1,000 with 20 products. That's the key. You need to create for yourself your own little market. So how do you do that? That's another video. That's another video. But I will give you another 3-month video in 3 months, because it will be 1 year in 3 months. And my goal is to have 50 paid products, K-2 math, and then I'm making a pivot because I have found, I found 2 possible areas where there's not a lot of products. And I'm playing with them right now. I'm just researching and figuring them out. And then what I will do is I will share my strategy at that point. I'm looking forward to the summer, especially the back to school sale, because that was my first sale, was the back to school sale. And I only made a couple sales off it because I only had, you know, a few products on there. I'll now be able to start comparing things, but I think it's going to be incredibly different from last year. Just to let you know that coming up, there will be some more Teacher Pay Teacher. We're going to talk more about product descriptions, photography. I've been asked if I could do some TPT with Google, how to upload from Google with Google Slides. I will do that. I am going to be doing another boom card video. So there's things coming. And if there's something that you would like to see, pop it down in the comments below. Or if you have any comments about what I'm saying on here and you want more, you have more questions, or you want to share with me your income report, I'd love to hear about it. So going forward, my suggestion to you, again, if you have an existing store, that would be to go through each of the product descriptions of your products and read them and make sure that's what people want to read. Don't create paragraphs. And again, I'll have another video with that. If you are thinking about having a TPT store, hey, I'm going to interrupt this video because I was watching this back and editing it, and I realized that I get very caught up in talking about niches, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed or to feel like stopping because you don't have a niche. Please, please, please don't do that. Sometimes your niche can take a journey. That happened for me with this YouTube channel. When I started YouTube, I had no idea what I wanted to even talk about. And so I thought, well, what do I need right now? And I was substitute teaching. So I made videos on substitute teaching. So if you are thinking of starting a Teachers Pay Teacher store and you thinking, I don't have a niche, I can't do this. Yes, you can. You totally can. Make what you need. Think about your students in your classroom or the last time you were in the classroom, what they needed, and make products for them. Think about them and make products that will help them and the teacher that is teaching those resources. A niche will come to you. I have heard a very big seller say that she did not have a niche, and she literally just made a little of this and a little of that, and she kind of threw it at the wall to see what stuck, what got sold. So please do not feel overwhelmed in any way if you do not have a niche. If you want help finding a niche, send me a message down below or email me and I'll see what I can do. There are some good courses out there, but you can make money without a niche. Seriously, you really can. All right, back to regularly scheduled programming. I am planning another live, what do you just call them? A live stream. I'm planning another live stream that will be about Teachers Pay Teachers. I've got some things I want to share, and I think it's going to be a fun place to do it on the live. If you attended the last live, thank you. I was just hoping for 2. And so when, the numbers got bigger, I was like, wow, what are these people doing? Anyways, wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are staying safe and healthy. And we'll catch you in the next videos. Take care, everyone.